Hey everybody, Szczepanek here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are talking about how I go about felting my grand piano. The idea of felting a piano stems from the mute rail that's a common feature of many modern upright pianos. As you press the middle foot pedal, a metal bar with strips of felt is moved. That felt gets placed between the hammer and strings. The resulting sound is very soft and mellow and muted because of the thick fabric that dulls the hammer attack. This type of tone has become very popular in soft piano music and in modern cinematic scoring. With grand pianos laid out horizontally instead, gravity is working against us, so we need a different method of getting felt between the hammers and the strings. So the only other video I found on YouTube about felting a grand piano was one by Hensen. I love Christian's channel and I love his stuff, but I thought there's got to be a better way of felting a piano than running pipe cleaners down and your fabric down from the top of the instrument. Pipe cleaners, you know, they've got those sharp ends on them, and I thought, man, you really don't want to be poking that into potentially your dampers or your hammers. You don't want it to be getting caught inside there and maybe doing more damage than you're doing good, especially if you've got a really nice instrument. So I'm going to show you a bit of a different way, the way that I like doing this, that involves taking the action out of the piano. Here's what we're going to use today. Craft felt. You can pick this up at any local crafting store. You don't need much, just pick any color you like and get no more than a yard or two. I found my felt in leftover scraps at the store and got way more than I need for just $2. Scissors. You can use just regular kitchen scissors if you want, although some nice crafting scissors will cut a bit more easily. Gaff tape. Painter's tape might also work, but it isn't quite as sticky. With gaff tape, you're assured that you won't damage your piano with messy glue or adhesive. Never use duct tape. Before we go, you'll want to cut your felt into a 1 to 2 inch strip that's just under 5 feet long. To get an exact length, just measure the full width of your own piano. A little extra felt is okay, a bit too short, and you'll need to start over again. Now we're going to need to remove the action from the piano. First, remove the music rack. Then lift the fall board off. Next, we need to remove the key blocks. On my piano, they're attached with wing nuts underneath and they don't require any tools. Yours might be a little different. Now that the key blocks are removed, we can lift the key slip away and the action's ready to be pulled. Okay, so I've gotten the piano mostly taken apart here and I'm ready to pull the action out. There are a couple things to be careful of at this point. 1, never pull by the keys. Big no-no, don't do that. 2, never push the keys down from the top of the bottom like this and then try to pull them out. I made the mistake of accidentally doing that one time and I had this bottom note depressed and I pulled it out and the hammer was up inside the piano and I cracked the hammer shank off. So don't do that. So I like to pull from there's a metal bracket that's inside here, and I like to pull from that area, pull straight out, and you'll start to feel it release from the springs. And there we go. Now it's mostly out and ready to be taken away. When you're removing a piano action, remember that they're quite heavy. It's a good idea to have a shelf or open place nearby to put the action down once it's out of the piano. Okay, so now that the action is out of the piano, you can access the strings both from the top here, and you can see that you can access from underneath, because you can see my hand underneath the strings. You can reach fully in there and get around wherever you need to go. So at this point, I'm going to take the felt that I've cut, and I'm going to reach underneath the strings, and I'm going to run this felt, I'll show you on top first. I'm going to run it right about just like this across the whole piano. And it's going to kind of follow this bar in the brass plate. Now this bar might be in a couple different places depending on the brand of instrument you're working with, but they're all going to have something here. And each of these junctions in the plate have an area that you can underneath attach to if you'd like to. Okay, so I'm going to get some gaff tape ready to go. I'm going to tear some small pieces so that when my hands are in the piano and they're preoccupied with holding stuff, I don't have to worry about getting a bunch of pieces of tape ready. Okay, so I've got my tape ready. I'm going to take my felt and I'm going to go underneath the strings with a piece of tape. One hand under the strings, the other hand above. And you can see I'm just kind of pulling this felt through from underneath. And the brass plate extends all the way here to the end, right? So I'm going to take that and I'm going to attach with my gaff tape this felt to the brass plate. Just get one piece to get it going, and then I'll add some more pieces of tape to help solidify the felt. Our felt is all attached. I'll do a quick test with the action back in to make sure everything sounds okay and is working properly. Then we can put the piano all back together. So that you can distinctly hear the difference between a normal and a felted piano, here's a quick example. Hey, I hope you found this video fun, informative, and helpful if you're looking to felt a grand piano. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. Get active in the comments, let me know if you'd like to see other types of videos like this. And what's your favorite part about the process? Do you like the sound of a felted piano? Do you like the sound of an unfelted one? Let me know. I'd love to have a chat with all of you. So until next time, take it easy.